we had the opportunity to get us back into the match.
Thank you.
There's been games like that all year.
I think
it was a game that
had 2 weeks where we played.
Game that could have went either way.
Played pretty, as in it looked really good at times, and tonight probably didn't look as good, and we got the win. And sometimes you got to win ugly, and still made it hard for ourselves. But
different.
Really,
to be honest, and respectfully saying that,
at the end there, found a way to get it done, and I think it's going to be a huge amount of relief for the boys.
Good footy team, so that's the way we prepared, and that's what we got.
What do you think the difference was in the second half? Because it felt like the Raiders were getting on top last season.
He's doing very well.
Yeah, they were definitely on top. I think it was going to have to be someone was going to have to come up with a momentum play, or we going to have to do it together. And there's a couple of huge players. I think someone had us a penalty and got our opportunity. Even our try, we went down there a couple of times and we still probably didn't execute the way we wanted to. We had people in different spots. And then, we spoke last week about when Dallin comes fishing across there that someone's going to have to push on that play. And I thought it was great by Lukey.
He's doing a great job for the team.
They're great tries when they're off the cuff and people react. When you react, and that's when the line's disjointed. And I just thought it was a couple of big plays.
But we've got a job to do, and we have to look past that.
We had a great kick chase, had an error, and
like
then
Ricky said, the fighting parts of the game we were really good, and then the other parts where
we're going to have to turn the momentum.
Let ourselves down in the aspect of not finishing where we want to finish in our set. So it's something we're going to have to go look back at and fix up for next week. But there were a lot of effort there. We knew coming over here we're going to be a tough game, and that's what we got. Unfortunately, we just didn't get over the top of them tonight. But like I said, there were a lot of effort from the boys.
Get lost where this is hard. We're not here to talk about how good of a game it is. But I'm saying this is the challenge
you think about that when you're on the field.
Against a really good opposition.
We want to get our job done, and like I said, we probably let ourselves down in parts of the game where the last couple of weeks we've been really good there. So
this is what we want to be a part of. I didn't say to them, but you're 0-2. That's a hard game. The opposition come to play.
Yeah, look, I thought we swung that momentum, and I thought we had them on the rails. But like I said, coming here is always going to be a tough game, and I think they swung it back at one point and got a good yardage settings and scored a try. But we were never out of the game. We never give up, and I think you saw that right to the end. We were still trying, and unfortunately tonight we just couldn't get the result.
That first half in particular, where it was really long arm wrestles and going back and forward. That was a grind, and they came.
I love the big hostile.
They came to play. They were physical. They completed a lot of sets, and they wanted to go toe to toe with us. And there were different moments where
you're going to get a brand new
it wasn't the same team breaking every time. So it was a tough physical match. And just glad we were able to sort of fight our way back into it in the second half after they got momentum, and then I think like going through last week, we learnt a bit from the last sort of few sets of the game, and we had to come up with a way of stopping the opposition again, giving them cheap ball and a lot of opportunities, but we managed to hold on this time. So. While there's still a lot of things that we can learn from, I thought we took lessons from previous weeks and got us over the line tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Feel good?
Yeah, I think we've had 2 weeks where we've played.
We certainly heard them. There was a couple we came up with a couple of areas where the boys didn't hear each other, didn't hear the call, and ball went to the wrong person. We coughed the ball up, and that shows how loud the crowd can get. But it really does give us a boost, especially defensively.
I think there's going to be a huge amount of relief for the boys.
They were huge when we fell behind, and we needed to find some energy to get back into the game. And then we sort of just rode them home.
Yeah, they were definitely on top. I think it was going to have to be someone was going to have to come up with a momentum play, or we going to have to do it together. And
we're still New Zealanders. This is our home, so
got our opportunity.
Like we consider
our
consider it
try,
home
went
here,
down there a couple of times,
and that's what it sounded like too. So we love playing in front of our home crowds. Where
spoke last week about when Dallin comes fishing across
places
there,
outside of Auckland too. Like last year,
to push on that play, and
Wellington.
I thought it was great by Lukey, and
coming down to Christchurch for a second time this year. It's been outstanding every time. So we always feel welcome here.
That's when the line's disjointed, and I just thought it was a couple of big plays to get us back in there. And We had a great kick chase, had an error, and then we scored on the next play. Pretty surreal, really. Like I thought the players were running on the field. We're going to have to turn the momentum. Someone's going to have to do it. And Richago with me, and I was pretty proud that just how packed the crowd was, and everyone was cheering and walking through the crowd. It's quite unique. I mean, I thought through the crowd at half time by most grounds. It's one of the better games I've seen. You don't really get to, but always kind of hidden or away from the crowd, and get lost. Maybe this is hard. It's a really cool feeling that we're not here to walk through and really feel the game it is. But I'm saying this is the challenge. Walking down the stairs, tough game. 3 minutes to go, a really good opposition. I thought I wasn't feeling the same. I was more probably still worried. Tough, and didn't get to really enjoy that moment. Footy tonight. Yeah, that this is what we want to be a part of. Like, unbelievable. I didn't say it to them, but you're rolling too. It's a hard game. The opposition come to play. We're going to have to stand up here. I thought when the harder it got, I thought we did a great job to turn the table.
You know when you're round 3 and that's the opportunity created, so look at it as a positive rather than negative.
Yeah, we're really consistent with that. Like the way we look at that. You're not allowed to say so many things are really good.
Well, that was the first thing that came to mind. That first half in particular, where it was really long arm wrestles and going back and forward.
Are we creating an opportunity?
That was a grind.
Are we asking a really strong question?
They came.
How can we change?
They came to play. They were physical. They completed a lot of sets, and they wanted to go toe to toe with us. And there were different moments where it wasn't the same team breaking every time. So it was a tough and physical match.
Some really good questions, but
just glad we were able to sort of fight our way back into it in the second half after they got momentum, and then I think like going through last week, we learnt a bit from the last
Rog could have scored that as centre, he could have scored
few
that as
sets of the game, and we had to come up with a way of stopping the opposition again.
I think
giving them cheap ball and a lot of opportunities, but managed to hold on this time. So
our two fullbacks aren't fit.
While there's still a lot of things that we can learn from, I thought we took lessons from previous weeks, and
I've been happy with Roger. Like, honestly, I just think he's an elite player. I think the difference is he's come back into this environment, and I think he feels that he doesn't have to.
We certainly heard them. There was we came up with a couple of areas where the boys didn't hear each other, didn't hear the call, and
trying to create
went to the wrong person, we coughed the ball up. But
amazing,
and it shows how loud the crowd can get. But it really does give us a boost, especially defensively.
He's doing his job at the moment. Defensively,
like they were huge when we fell behind, and we needed to find some energy to get back into the game. And
since he left the Roosters, really,
and then we sort of just rode them home.
Yep. Another great game, some strong staff.
Yeah.
How is going up a little?
I think he's been excellent, Rock. I think that
New Zealanders, this is our home. So
you mentioned his name.
We consider it home here, and that's what it sounded like too. So
I think he's the way he competes.
We love playing in front of our
12 months ago when I met him, I didn't know that side of him.
Places outside of Auckland too, like last year. Played in Hamilton, Wellington.
I think we're all learning just how hard he wants to win and how hard he's
been outstanding every time. So
he gets chases out from market, tackles him. There's some flashy plays there, but there's more hard work to do. So and he wants to do it. He just wants to win. Yes. It's surreal, really. Like I thought the players were running on the field. He's like 33 game in it's pretty proud of the career. But I reckon he's just how packed the crowd was. 60 games of rugby league cheering in his life, and walking through the crowd. Because he's quite unique. Because 60 games of rugby through the crowd, and half of them are in most rounds. Pretty crazy. You don't really get to. We haven't seen it kind of hidden or. And I felt from that arm wrestle in the first half. It was a really cool feeling that he's going to learn some lessons from. And really feel the support really hard. Walking down the stairs with 3 minutes to go. Enjoyed that battle. I wasn't feeling the same. I was more probably still worried and didn't get to really enjoy that moment. But that walk before the game started was unbelievable.
And it was good to have Jazz back in the side. He's been chomping at the bit to get back out there with us. And
do you know it's champion at the bit?
Champion at the bit.
Champion at the bit. Sometimes my mate texts me that.
Thank you for it. No, but he's been super keen. But
we're really consistent.
But the best part about it was he came on and he just provided energy and did his job really well. Like didn't try and overplay, and that's what we got from a lot of guys. They did their jobs, but they did them really well in different moments.
Are we asking a really strong
key for us is trying to get more of us to do it at the same time for longer periods. But
first time we went down there, that was a great
certainly
play to
some
add,
special
and
efforts out
the
there.
boys worked really hard on the detail and the execution of that this week, and they've aired it up a little bit, and they got the success they wanted. So
we thought he was going to play.
Some really good questions. We can't.
He's got a really sore ankle at the moment. It's not. It's just like, we've got a few like old niggly injuries that just
release the shackles for the line and the weight lift.
He should be fine.
It's funny because I think we all looked like Rog could have scored that as centre until he gets a right in the winger. He could have scored that as a front rower, but like long turnaround. He's not going to play front row. But I think I've always said if it's great depth and a great opportunity. Our two fullbacks aren't fit. No. Sean wanted. He's done all our reps as goal kicker. He just had a little niggle.
I've been happy with Roger 2 days before. Honestly, I just think he's an elite player. I think the difference is he's come back going to Melbourne, this environment, and we're just like, let's get loose. He doesn't have to create the world. He has to practice. I thought he kicked some really big goals. If we want to be young guys tonight, we need 17 guys, some pressure ones. Even the one right next to the post, trying to create and be something. They're not easy. And I've seen goalkeepers amazing lately under pressure. So when Roger gets his opportunity, he gets his hands on it. He's doing his job.
He's probably next week or the week after.
For me, defending the line, that's the most important bit because he hasn't had to do that. Thanks in rugby league since he left the Roosters.
How tough was this week?
It's really good to see that.
What happened in Melbourne, the short turnaround,
putting a foot on
training
tonight.
sessions.
Another great game.
Getting them going into the season.
Not many training sessions is probably the best thing. I think he's been excellent. I think so because I wasn't sore. We love him, but he mentioned mentally, I think the boys wanted to get on there. For different reasons. But get back and I think he's the way he competes. Rock is like everyone. 12 months ago when I met him, I didn't know that side of him, and he was a talented player that had some super skills. I think we're all learning how hard he has to win and how hard he's going to compete. His kick chases. Gets chases out for mark attacks morning after game. We weren't real happy. There's some flashy plays there, but there's more hard work. Day off, and we bounced in, did another review, and he wants to do it. Just made sure we looked at what we celebrated, what we did really well in that game, instead of being so negative towards it. And just being like 33 games into the way we did NRL career. But I reckon he's, and then we started 60 games of rugby league. Started saying, right, let's go after the next thing, because of the union. I think the boys 60 games of rugby league. Like I said, and half of them are pretty then we had been crazy. So the boys, we had to make sure that they learnt from stuff. I felt Matt Armoris in the first half. He's going to learn some lessons from like